And the third one is time is not what you think it is, right? And so just to give you an idea, just in the last year, from studying at Dahmer, we received, right, something called a time seed that allows our consciousness to go backwards in time and eventually to go forwards in time. And we can literally change time. Now, if this sounds strange to you, there's already science, right, showing that time is, there's called time dilation. A clock or two clocks that are synced, and if you put one clock on the top of a mountain, one at sea level, and then you check back a month later, they're out of sync because time is not as linear as we believe. And in quantum mechanics, we now know time can go backwards. And of course, if you understand the ancient laws, anything that goes forwards must also go backwards, right? And so what does this mean? How do you apply this to your life? Well, whatever stories that you have made in your past, you have the divine capability to change the past by changing those stories. Now, this is beyond psychology. There's a psychological way to process this using NLP and all the traditional psychology ways, but then there's the mystical way. The mystical way is to directly time travel into the past to change the timeline that you are on now. And I've seen miracles happen with this, right? So that's what the third wisdom is: time's not what you think it is. And the fourth one is freedom does not come from more stuff. Right, that's the Western illusion. Freedom comes from non-attachment, right? So to be truly free, you don't want to be attached to anything, because anything that you own owns you, because ownership, right? Everything is non-transactional, right? So if you own something, as soon as you say, I own a house, I own a car, I own a business, right? Or my children, or my car, as soon as you say that, right, you're existing in the field of existence of ownership, and you're now bound to the very thing that you own. And so therefore you're not free. And so you can start to language things as the things that I steward, right? The things that I care for, right? And that's a very different vibration than owning things. And when you become non-attached, that's when you truly become free. Now, the other half of freedom is the ability to choose your internal state, no matter what's happening externally, right? No matter what's happening externally. That is true freedom.